that's well hit. Like Mark Taylor early in his innings, that ball wasn't all that short. Now that's beautifully hit. So Glenn McGrath making the mistake that a couple of the Indian bowlers did early in the Australian innings. Just pick. A lovely shot. That's a terrific over for Sachin Tendulkar. Excellent shot. Oh, that's a lovely shot. And you can't see from where we are, but judging by the crowd, it's cleared the rope.
The ball like a football.
McGrath wide on the crease, and that goes for 4. This is unbelievable batting, and the crowd loving every minute of it. 54 for 2.
In the air, over the top course. He has murdered that one. Short outside off stump. Little risky, little flirty, but he gave it his all, and if you're going to play that shot, you've got to hit it hard. Solidly played down the ground. Oh, solidly played. You better believe it. Solidly for 4. That looked like a forward defensive to me. This is a characteristic that this man has got all on his own. It looks like a forward defensive, and it goes for 4.
Here's McGrath to Tendulkar.
Their opponents in the final were another surprise package, India, who progressed from the preliminary round past the big guns Australia and South Africa. Australia were first unsettled by an early blitz from Sachin Tendulkar on Glenn McGrath.
It's another 6, this time far more authentic. What a brilliant stroke. Oh, and again, flat batted this time. That was shorter, and it's gone twice as quickly. Flat through mid-off for 4. This is brilliant batting from Tendulkar. He's using his feet to the best bowler in the world.
Tendulkar's assault was not entirely unexpected, but the Aussies were then caught.
At the moment, the Australians not quite sure what to do. Sachin Tendulkar has got all of them thinking.
Very well left. What a great over that was for India. Tendulkar's fired up. He's taken McGrath for 12. It's
in the air. Falls in safely. Only the one man out on this occasion.
It's interesting. He had 2 back there. Short one there, definitely a top edge that time. It was up there for a long time. Still just the 1 back. And McGrath bowling a very good spell here.
That's better. He's pulled that one just forward to square leg. It's a much better shot. More controlled. It's a good battle between McGrath and Tendulkar.
Yes, it certainly is. They've obviously got a plan here, and at the time they decided rather to keep the fieldsman up, perhaps try and get him thinking a little bit about playing, allow him to play the square hook shot, hope that he gets 1 or 2 confident shots away like that one. The slightly quicker bouncer is the one that he'll struggle with, and Fleming, of course, is down there if he top edges one of those.
Tendulkar's moved to 37. Gone again. Fleming, no hope. 1, 2, 3 bounces into the fence. So strange, isn't it? Only 1 man out. He's bouncing. Tendulkar's taking McGrath on here. This is a great battle. Crowd loving it.
Yes, it's certainly interesting. He's got that one away pretty well too. All he's got to do is get away quite square, because there's a lot of outfield out there. He almost looked over his shoulder there at Stephen Waugh and said, shall we have one out? No, said Stephen Waugh. I think he's trying to encourage you to keep it up. That was the quicker one. Come on, son, he says. Aren't you going to hook? Aren't you game to try and hook the quicker one?
Yes, the great batsman didn't even look at him. He's moved to 41, 7 boundaries. This time, well under that delivery. Oh, that's what happens when you pitch up. So the master has the last laugh. He thrashes him down the ground for 4 more. This is a great over for India.
Well, the Indians are laughing now, and of course getting McGrath on the receive again just at the moment. 3 4s and a 2, 14 off the over.
He's moved to 45. I'd like to see him bounce one here and hit it into the stand. Really bring this crowd to their feet.
To me, a bit of Viv in one way, that when he comes out to bat, he is there, he lets the bowler know that he's coming for him. And some of the contests I've seen with Tendulkar facing Glenn McGrath, and you know, once again, like Lilly up against Viv Richards, it just puts you on the edge of the seat. You think to yourself, right, this game is really on here.
Pull shot. Off the mark is Tendulkar. The crowd has gone berserk here. Lots of Indian supporters. It's running away towards the boundary. It should be 4 and is 4. There's the start.
It's much slower from McGrath, and that's the reason that Tendulkar didn't time it.
Certainly a much slower delivery by McGrath. Still a good line in length, but Tendulkar picked it up pretty quick. But just played a fraction early. Still went a long way. Seen he didn't time it really.
Now that is the most fantastic cricket shot. You just have to watch the replay of this, because that is a good length ball, I reckon around about middle and off.
Well, this is a beauty. It wasn't premeditated. It was fractionally short. He just got onto the back foot. And it wasn't even really a cross-batted shot. The bat didn't come down too cross-batted, just enough to fly high wide over mid-wicket. A couple of bounces for 4. Glorious.
Again, McGrath really tried to bang that one into the pitch to force the error, and this time Tendulkar chose to hit it along the ground and just wide of mid-on. Fabulous stuff.
Well, I said earlier he was just starting to feel the pressure, but goodness me, this is the way he plays under pressure. It's fabulous stuff. Very similar shot, but this time mostly along the ground and a lot straighter. Beautiful.
Slower ball, and beautifully waited for by Sachin Tendulkar and hit dismissively straight back over mid-off for 4.
It was certainly the slower ball for McGrath, but Tendulkar read it like a book. Over mid-off. Another boundary, his 13th, and that's the 150 partnership. Tendulkar goes to 115. And the rest of the world 204 for 2. Another beautifully exhibition shot.
One man everybody will be looking at today. Sachin Tendulkar, 34 runs short of the 10,000 run mark.
Tendulkar on strike to McGrath. And he goes for it and he gets the boundary. McGrath has made the public comment that Tendulkar is the hardest batsman in the world to bowl to. And in these one-day games, it appears to me that Tendulkar has upped his approach to facing McGrath and wants to attack him on every possible opportunity.
Tendulkar again shows you the aggression against McGrath, going towards the point fence. Will he get there? Yes, it does. Well, I don't think that Andrew Simons realised it's gone over the rope.
Oh, that's a great shot. On the up through the offside. Don't worry chasing that one. That's for Tendulkar, who's beginning to stamp himself all over this match. 283 for 3.
It wasn't a bad ball. Just a great batsman playing a good shot.
And he watches that to the fence. What a shot. What a cricket shot. It wasn't all that short. He got up there. There may have been an element of thinking about it back to fence, but then he thought, no, he may be just whacking in front of point for 4. And trailed by just 2.
Any bowler whom you will always say was the best you played?
I mean, I've never singled out any particular bowler. I think there have been many bowlers who've I've found in at different stages who've really done well. But if I have to pick one, then it would probably be Glenn McGrath.
Just for the sheer relentless of always being there and attacking a batsman all the time.
I thought he was in the channel all the time.
If you're not up to the challenge, then he'll dominate you.
I remember one game in Bangalore. I was just running bowling, top of off stump, hitting the deck, and just he was defending. And then it was like he made his mind up that he was going. And the length I'd been bowling before, he just was pulling everything off the length. So he tried a few different things, and he just, I think every ball he was looking to hit me for 4, and I think he just about did.
Well, that's a lovely shot.
6 overs gone. Ganguly out. McGrath bowls to Tendulkar. 2 slips in place. And look at that! Have a look at that! That is the ball that some batsmen would have gone forward to, and Tendulkar has hit it into the stadium, full house, and that ball has gone a long way with no real effort.
But really, that last shot.
And through the offside field, that'll go to the fence as well. This is a pitch with true bounce and not a lot of sideways movement, and Tendulkar is on fire.
You're just seeing a beginning of that contest.
Up volley, 4 runs. Well, that is the hardest hit cover drive for the last 3 weeks. And it was one of those half volleys that you wanted to jump out of the comedy box and face yourself.
Here is the world's best batsman. That's what the banner says, and quite true. He's got Glenn McGrath to adjust his leg, faced it right up, and you couldn't get a more bludgeoning cover drive. Everything right about him. Also some awesome power behind it. Look at that. It's with disdain.
The religion in India, and Sachin Tendulkar is their god.
He is a genius.
What an exhibition in perfection this is.
Take a bow, master.